Scientists warn countries are not doing enough to protect against the impending disaster.
3.9 million Filipinos became poor in the first 6 months of 2021 due to pandemic restrictions.
Climate change are growing, adding to ecological threats like wildfires, heat waves, and rising sea.
Scientists have long warned about the effects of plastic pollution in the world's oceans.
The amount of good food going in the bin is enough to, listen to this, fill 23 million 40-ton trucks every.
I mean, basically what the scientists are telling us is that the impacts of climate change are accelerating, that this is already worse than they thought it was going to be.
On September 25, 2015, during the United Nations Sustainable Development Summit, world leaders formally adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This agenda included the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and their associated targets. These goals serve as a comprehensive and universal framework for addressing a wide range of global challenges and improving the well-being of people and the planet. The goals are subdivided into 3 categories, which aims to address the issues that encapsulates the biosphere, society, and economy, all of which has a primary purpose in guiding collective efforts at local, national, and global levels to achieve sustainable development by 2030. Life on land. Its goal is to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and biodiversity loss. Life below water aims to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development, clean water, and sanitation. Its objective is to provide accessible clean water, which is the most basic human need to develop good health, and make it accessible to all. Climate action aspires to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. No poverty. It aims to eradicate poverty in all its forms everywhere. Sustainable communities and cities. The goal is to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. Promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. Affordable and clean energy. Energy is essential to anywhere. This aims to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Good health and well-being. Providing and improving one's health by providing all safety measures like family planning, fighting communicable diseases, and reducing the casualties in pollution and chemicals. Quality education. Ensures inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Gender equality. Advocates human rights to all women and men who are experiencing inequality towards each other. Zero hunger. It strives to promote sustainable agriculture, end hunger, establish food security, and improve nutrition, decent work, and economic growth. Promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Its goal is to build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Reduce inequality. It calls for nations to reduce inequalities in income, as well as those based on age, sex, disability, race, ethnicity, origin, religion, or economic or other status within a country. Responsible consumption and production. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. We share a similar destiny, and the problems we face affect the entire world. We can only expect to defeat them through collaboration, creativity, and unrelenting commitment. The 2030 Agenda serves as a template for the kind of egalitarian, sustainable, and inclusive future we aspire to create. So, Let us be the narrators of change, the architects of progress, and the custodians of a planet that thrives. The story of the 2030 Agenda is still being written, and our actions today will define the chapters to come. Together, we can turn these goals into achievements, making a lasting impact on the well-being of people and the planet. The journey is long, but the destination is a world where no one is left behind, and our planet flourishes. Let us rise to the challenge and make these goals a reality.